Hello everybody, this is Army Medic 75 here. I know it's been a while since I put up a video on my channel, and for that I apologize. Today I'm going to give you my general thoughts on the Battlefield, or I'm sorry, my apologies, on the Star Wars Battlefront beta. Let me preface this video by saying that I have absolutely zero, and I mean zero intention of buying this game. And I will explain why later. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about what you see on the screen. This is the survival game mode in Battlefront. It is DICE's version of their single player. Basically what it is a horde mode. Personally, I'm playing on normal difficulty because of the fact that in the beta, you're only restricted to the one difficulty level of normal, which I really, in all honesty, did not find challenging whatsoever. But with that being said, let me go to some of the more technical aspects of the game. Now, of course, things can change between now and release, but from what I see right now, I like the game. I do. I really enjoy it for what it is. I mean, the mechanics are excellent in my opinion. The gunplay is excellent. I love the way the weapons handle. The sound design is top-notch. And the music design, epic Star Wars, and I absolutely love it. With that being said, also the graphics, I know it looks kind of drab right now, being in Tatooine, but I've also played Walker Assault on Hoth, and I've played, Drop Zone on Sullust. And I gotta say that the graphics are great. I love it. You feel like you are in the Star Wars universe, which is what DICE was going for. Also, no matter how poorly I did at first, the first few matches I played, I did absolutely horrendous in, I won't lie, until I got used to the gameplay mechanics. No matter how poorly I was doing, I was having a blast. That is straight up truth. I was having a blast. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to tell you, go out and get this game, or don't get this game. That is entirely up to you. But for me, I will not be getting this game, and I will explain why. First of all, I don't think it's worth $60 to me personally. While I enjoy the multiplayer aspects of this game, and while I think the mechanics are done great, hit detection's great, everything else is great, the one thing holding me back from getting this game is the lack of a single player. Survival, aka Horde mode, is not enough to placate my desire for a good Star Wars single-player experience. I'm sorry, my opinion. Now, I've played a lot of multiplayer games. I'm a veteran of the Battlefield series in general, and most generally speaking, I like what DICE does. And I'm going to give them credit. They did an excellent job with this. I'm not going to lie. But their decision to not include the single-player portion of the game, I kind of find disappointing. I know a lot of people are going to think, this is a DICE game, it's meant to be multiplayer, nobody buys these games for the single player, you know, kind of like what Peter Moore said in regards to this, which I really don't understand, because I know a lot of people who enjoy a good single player story. It wouldn't have been that difficult to add, in my opinion. If nothing else, if they wanted to maintain the whole multiplayer aspect, without doing a separate single-player campaign. They could have incorporated single-player story-based missions into the actual multiplayer itself. Now, I'm just going to say this, that I understand why DICE did this. For a lot, they don't actually have a very good track record with doing single-player campaigns. I mean, look at Battlefield 3. Perfect example. Although, personally, on some level, I enjoyed the campaigns for Battlefield 3, 4, and Hardline, which was actually done by Visceral Games. Now, with that being said, I don't think it's worth $60. I really don't. At most, I would pay $30, maybe $40 at the absolute most for this game. If the multiplayer if the multiplayer alone was enough to make me buy this game. But unfortunately, it's not. I don't always have the time nor the means to be able to spend hours in a match. Well, you won't be spending hours in a match. It's not like Conquest. None of the game modes are really like Conquest. But sometimes I just want to sit down and enjoy a single-player experience. I like story-driven games. That's why I like The Last of Us. That's why I like Dragon Age Inquisition. That's why I like The Witcher 3. And it just seems to me that DICE, I understand why they made the decision. I just don't agree with it. With that being said, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, leave your comments down below. Hit that like, dislike button. Any disagreements, any criticisms you may have, both positive and negative, feel free to leave them. I'm open to hear from everybody. Well, everybody, I hope you have a good day. And this is Army Medic 75, and keep on gaming.